I will miss you terribly, and I wish we had many more years together. I promise to continue striving for the ideals you held so dear. You'll always be in my heart. May your soul rest in eternal peace until we meet again. I love you, Dad. Thank you.
Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Asifiwe tena. Asante. My name is Craig Jirongo, and I will be reading a tribute that I wrote for my father. Today, we gather to celebrate the extraordinary life of my father, Cyrus Jirongo, a devoted father, visionary businessman, and passionate public servant who profoundly impacted our lives and the lives of many others. To us, Cyrus was more than a father. He was our guiding light. His unwavering love and support laid the foundation for my dreams. He instilled in us the values of hard work, integrity, and service to others. From him, I learned resilience, courage, and the importance of standing up for what is right, even when it is difficult. As a businessman, my father exemplified excellence and foresight. He saw opportunity where others saw obstacles and dedicated his life to fostering growth and empowerment. He believed that true success is not measured by what one accumulates, but how many lives one uplifts along the way. In public life, he fought fiercely for justice, equality, and the dignity of all people. He was a strong voice for the marginalized, guided by conviction and an unshakable belief in unity. His passion and charisma inspired many to believe that change was possible, even in the most challenging times. Though he is no longer physically with us, his spirit lives on. In the values he taught us, the lives he touched, and the dreams he inspired. We honor him, not only by remembering his achievements, but by carrying forward his mission to build a more just, compassionate, and hopeful world. Thank you, Dad, for everything. Your legacy lives on with us, who you've left behind, and we will fearlessly carry it forward. Thank you.
Asante sana, tunaweza wapa makofi mazuri. Tunaweza wapa makofi mazuri. Thank you so much. Kwa waheshimiwa wanapoendelea kuingia pia. I want to call upon my brother here.
Asante sana. Tunaendelea kushukuru wageni ambao wanaendelea kufika. Kwa saa hizi Mheshimiwa Spika wa Bunge la Kitaifa, Mheshimiwa Moses Masika Wetangula ameweza kufika kwa ibada ya siku ya leo. Tuko na Mheshimiwa Gimose MP wa Hamisi ameweza kufika. Tuko na ndugu Francis Atwoli Secretary General Kotu ameweza kufika. Na pia tuko na Madam PS Inyangala ambaye ameweza kufika. Asanteni.
Asante sana waheshimiwa wetu, karibuni sana. Thank you for coming to mourn with us, the people of Lugari. We are so grateful today that the Lord is enabling us, and I want to thank God for the calmness that is taking place in this place. As per our program, I want to call upon one who will be taking us, that is Jack, the eulogy. Those who have the program, you know where we are right now. Jack. Thank you so much. Karibu. we are receiving the eulogy of Honorable Cyrus Jirongo.
Good morning. Good morning again. My name is Jake Lihakasi Jirongo. I am Zez's son, and I'm here to read the eulogy. So let me begin. Today, we gather not merely to mourn the passing of a man, but to celebrate the life that was lived boldly, fully, and without apology. We gather to honor Cyrus Shakalaga kwa Jirongo, a scion of the Tiriki, son of Kenya, a father, a brother, a builder, and a kingmaker, and a force of nature. Cyrus Jirongo was born on the 21st of March 1961 in Virembe village, Shamahoho of Tiriki in Hamisi, to the late Paul Jirongo Shakalaga and Selina Ikonanga Jirongo. He was the 11th child in a family of 13, raised in a home grounded in Christian faith, discipline, and enduring belief in hard work. Growing up on the edge of the forest block in Lumakanda, he learned early the values that would define him for life's responsibilities: generosity, courage, and a natural instinct to lead. As a boy watching the heavy transit trucks rambling down towards the Kipkaren River Bridge, Cyrus imagined himself at the wheel of those mysterious machines, in control of power and movement. It was an early sign of a mind drawn to a scale and possibility from a young age. It was clear that he was not meant for small things. His ambition was never quiet or concealed. It was bold, visible, and determined. His early education at Lumakanda DEB Primary School, followed by Mangu, instilled discipline and confidence. But it was equally evident that his education would not be confined to classrooms alone. Immediately after high school, Cyrus made a defining choice. He entered the world of business. Entrepreneurship summoned him not as an option, but as a command, and he answered without hesitation. He understood markets intuitively. Where others feared risk, he saw opportunity. He built, expanded, failed, and rose again, and built bigger. In the early 1990s, he transformed Kenya's real estate landscape by pioneering affordable, spacious housing for middle class. At the time, such a thing was revolutionary. Hazina Estate, Saika Estate, Kemri Estate, and Ongatarangai stand today as a physical monument of his vision. Beyond real estate, his footprint extended across energy, cement production, logistics, finance, and later into African mining and carbon markets. Cyrus Jirongo did not merely participate in the economy, he helped shape it. He believed the enterprise was not only about profit, but about dignity, jobs, and opening doors where none had existed. Though he learned relentlessly from experience, he also held a deep respect for formal education. He believed that knowledge was the one possession no one could ever take away. Later in life, he returned to the classroom, earning a higher national diploma in management from Cambridge University and an executive MBA from Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. It is, however, in public life that Cyrus Jirongo became a national figure in 1992. He was thrust into the political stage as the chair of the Youth for KANU 1992, where he established himself as a master mobilizer, organizer, strategist. His influence during this period was so pronounced that it put his erstwhile business success in jeopardy and forced him into active politics. He served Kenya with distinction. As a chairman of AFC Leopards, a member of parliament for Lugari constituency for 2 non-consecutive terms, as a secretary for internal relations of KANU and a minister of rural development in parliament and cabinet. He believed leadership was practical work, connecting households to opportunities through roads, schools, clinics, water, power, and markets. A little told story is about how, at the height of the post-2007 election violence, he rode on a black Mamba bicycle, persuading his constituents to take internally displaced persons. Even when his election's ambitions did not yield victory, he never retreated from public life. Cyrus believed that leadership was not about winning once, but about standing up every time. He founded and led political parties out of deep conviction, believing fiercely in federalism, economic empowerment, and dignity for ordinary Kenyans across the nation. For his service, he was awarded the Order of Golden Heart of Kenya, EGH, one of the nation's highest honors. Yet, those who know him best will tell you that titles mattered less to him than impact. His proudest legacy was not office, but people, students whose education he paid for, families he supported, enterprises he backed, and businesses he rescued, and communities he uplifted. His role in championing the growth of Masinda Muliro University of Science and Technology remained a lasting gift to Western Kenya and the nation. Beyond public life, Cyrus Jirongo was above all a family man, a patriarch in the truest sense. He was husband to Anne Kanini, Christine Nyokabi, and Anne Lanoi, and a devoted father to many children, each carrying a piece of his spirit. To them, he was not a politician or tycoon. He was simply dad. Loud, loving, demanding, generous, and present. He celebrated their victories loudly, corrected them firmly, and believed in them relentlessly. His multicultural children speak of a man who taught not through lectures but by example. A man who believed in courage, discipline, forgiveness, and laughter. His presence filled rooms, his humor disarmed tensions, his voice carried authority. He gave freely, sometimes too freely, but always from a place of love. To his siblings, Cyrus was more than a brother. He was a pillar, a shield, a provider, and a pathfinder. He carried his family with him, and he rose, never forgetting where he came from, never abandoning those behind him. In life as in death, he remained the center that held many together. Cyrus Jirongo lived as he was, authentic and unapologetic. He spoke his truth, he took risks, he failed publicly and rose again every time. He believed fiercely in possibility. He loved deeply and gave generously. Today, Kenya has lost a political giant. Western Kenya has lost a son. His family has lost her husband, a father, a brother, and a protector. But loss is not the final word of Cyrus Jirongo's story. He leaves behind something stronger than absence. He leaves legacy. Legacy in the lives he transformed, legacy in the courage he passed on, legacy in children who carry his name and his fire. His voice may be silent, but his impact still speaks. His life was full, his race is run, and his legacy endures. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you too. Let's give him a good hand clap for the leading us in the eulogy. Thank you so much, Jack. We want to move on briefly to the speeches. And as I've said earlier, we shall be very brief on the speeches. We want to honor mostly the spouses. They know Cyrus more than all of us, and so we'll give them the maximum that is prepared for them. I want to call upon my brother here, who will coordinate us, the family, as fast as possible.
All protocol observed. The General Superintendent of PAG Kenya. I want to say that Cyrus Jirongo was circumcised in 1970, being in our culture ngolongolo yakabiri. The trick is who are here, you have heard it. 1970. That is when he was circumcised. Thank you so much. At this particular time, I want to recognize all people who have come all the way from Vihiga